Across Europe, coal is making a comeback. On the Rhine River in Germany, coal barges are busy once more. This summer, coal-fired power stations marked for closure or already mothballed have been extended or reopened. Germany now gets a third of its electricity from coal, and it's not cheap. $64 a tonne last year, $400 a tonne this year. Economy Minister Robert Habeck is from the Green Party. He admits that's bitter, but it's almost necessary in this situation to reduce gas consumption. We must and we will do everything we can to store as much gas as possible. It's the same story across the EU. The loss of Russian gas caused by the war in Ukraine has created an energy crisis. In many countries, coal is filling the gap as winter approaches. In Hungary, Austria, France, Italy, Poland, Greece and the Netherlands, planned closures of polluting coal-fired power stations have also been delayed. EU coal imports between January and August this year jumped 35% to meet new demand. But coal is dirty, and in some countries lignite, the dirtiest kind, is being pressed into service in a bid to keep the lights on. It doesn't sit well with EU plans to cut emissions by 55%, below 1990 levels by 2030. Europe's politicians insist the coal comeback is temporary and won't deflect from the massive investment needed for the transition to clean energy and carbon neutrality by 2050. Some believe the crisis is a much-needed wake-up call.
What we are going through now is an important wake-up call for the governments around the world to push for cleaner and secure energy futures. If we have sun, if we have wind, nobody can take you for hostage. In my view, nobody should be allowed to use the Putin's invasion as an excuse to justify large-scale fossil fuel investments, because they will put our climate cause at risk.
Russia's war in Ukraine has delivered a shock to Europe's energy sector. Commitments to cut emissions and fulfill climate pledges have run into war, a crisis of supply, and the possibility of power cuts. Coal has been a tempting solution. The question is, for how long? Simon McGregor-Wood, TRT World.